Ah, damn. On the wrong channel. My bad.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up? What is up? Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. And let's get this party started, y'all. Says, are we cooked or are we cooking? Let's get into it. Let's get into my price analysis, my TA, all that. What's up? Let's go, Solnic. Yeah, Solnic is doing very, very well. Very strong, very nice. We went camping. I had a little chat with Satoshi, and he said the bull market's on, baby. And not only is the bull market on, but this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a breakout. So let's zoom out and talk about what has happened right here. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on with Bitcoin right now, where we're at in the charts, what it means for the alt season for 2025 and beyond. And we're going to talk about whatever coins you guys want to talk about as well. Matt says, what's up, Ski? What's up, fam? All right, so right now, let's just do a quick recappity-dappity for Bitcoin. We were in this parallel channel in the same range, the horizontal range, for 6+ months now. 7 months to be exact. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, all the way down. Lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, all the way down until this moment right here marked the bottom of this. Okay? And then we started printing. We started to get away from this channel right here. If I were to draw some squigglies, we'll draw some squigglies. This was the first channel that we were in, right? And now this is the channel that we are now currently working on. Okay? This in my opinion, clean reversal. Very clean reversal. Okay, so this was the first moment right here. This was the true, like, bottom, if you will. Spring in Wyckoff, reaccumulation. Then we had a higher low, and now perhaps working on a higher low again. We had our higher high, a higher high, a higher high again. Okay, now, beautiful. So where are we right now? What does it mean, and where are we going? That's the $1 million question. That's what everybody wants to know. So let me tell you. Let me give you the answers to the test. Take out your notes. Take out your handy dandy notebook. My God. My guy, what's up, fam? Hey, man, 777. What's up, bro? 777. All right, so what this was, in my opinion, what we have just experienced was a breakout, a clean, irrefutable, undeniable, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. No, I'm just kidding. This was a breakout, right? So this was a clean breakout of this range, okay? So when we look at this, when we zoom in a little bit, we have gotten moments above here, right? We had a wick above here. We had a wick here. We had a little bit of the body got up, even one full candle, but no candles really exited out of it, as you can see, until now. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now 7 full candles, full wicks above this trend right here. So what is this? This, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, is a breakout, clean, and a back test of the prior range. All of the moving averages are pointing to the upside. All of the moving averages are pointing to the upside. So this, to me, is a clean breakout and a back test of the prior range. Thank you for the roses and the hat mustache. Yeehaw! Appreciate it, bro. Yeehaw! Appreciate the hat and mustache. Now is the time to stop trading and settle in with your conviction plays. That's facts. That's actual factual. And listen, somebody who was an OG in the Solnick community just shared a story. Very unfortunate story. Rode Solnick from 50K all the way up and started getting into other coins. And not all meme coins are created equal. Okay, so I think that that's sage advice. Find your high conviction plays. What are you willing to hold for 4 years, 5 years, 10 years? What do you believe in the team? What do you believe in the supply? What do you believe in the tokenomics? Now's the time to dig in. What do you think happens short term if Harris gets elected? Well, Build Basic, I would say, according to latest polls, I don't think it's happening, right? I'm not political. Okay, I'm not. I'm team your boy Ski. Solnick chart, please, I got you. But, so firstly, I'm going to say that this is the first time that I felt since the ear, right? Since the ear incident. I don't know what I can say without getting, I don't know what I could say without getting flagged, right? This is the first time since the ear incident where I felt very confident in one position or another. And it seems like if we were to recap what happened, Joe Biden, people were done with that. Even like hardcore lefties could see that this guy, if that was your grandpa, you would be like, come on, Grandpa Joe. Are we sure we want to run the country? Yeah. Like, it's Shutter Island type stuff. Like, yeah, I'm sure you're the president, right? And then people were just excited to have this sort of new character. A new hero has emerged, right? And then she had that momentum. And that momentum carried for a while, except she has zero charisma. So she has all of the crazy extreme policies and all of the bad that comes with the left, but none of the charisma. Like, one thing I'll say about Mr. Joseph, is like, he may not have the intellectual cognitive abilities that he once had, and that seems to be the case with her. The intellectual cognitive abilities, all of the bad of that. But he was charismatic. He was charismatic. He would speak in a way that was inspiring. I don't feel that at all from her. And people are starting to feel that. So I would say, just to start, I think that there's zero chance. Not zero. but very, very small chance that that happens. Okay. That being said, if it were to happen, we would probably get a flash crash followed by a bull market, because money printer goes burr. China is already printing money. China's already doing it. The war machine would continue, which means, which is terrible for real life humans, but it's great for the market. When he could speak. Yeah, no, I was never a fan. What's up, my boy? Let's do some TA. All right, let's do some Solnic TA. Let's do it. So there you go. There's my opinions. All roads lead to the same road. How was that camping trip with the boys? The camping trip was great. I'm feeling rejuvenated and tired at the same time. What do you think about Hehe? It seems to be dumping and has inflation. No, Hehe does not have inflation. Hehe, if you're saying Hehe like double EE, like Hehe is deflationary, and it's very much the same as Solnic. All of the circulating supply was from the beginning. All right, so everyone wants to do Solnic TA, and by golly, let's do Solnic TA, and then we'll do some Hehe. But I'll just say, off the rip, there's really only a few coins sub 10 million market cap that I'm willing to put my name on. And Hehe and Solnic are pretty much, that's the end of list, right? That's pretty much it. Because truly, verily, verily, I say unto you, it is easy to front run. It's easy to be awesome when everything is awesome. But what the measure of a man, the measure of a project, the measure of a community, the measure of a team is not, what are you doing while it's awesome? High fives, we're pumping, yes. Everybody can do that. And everybody does that. But the measure of a man, the measure of a community, the measure of a team, the measure of a project is what happens when you get hit in the mouth. How do you respond? And the only coins that I have seen sub 10 million market cap where I'm willing to put my name on it because I know what they've done in the trenches. I know how they've grinded. I know that they've been hit in the mouth and they responded. Everyone has a plan until you get hit in the mouth. Solnic and Hehe fight back. Thank you, Irish Dano. Thank you for the let 'em cook and the let 'em cook, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
It's a whole lot better than a bumbling buffoon psychopath. Listen, bro, I'm not political. I don't care. I'm team your boy Ski. None of these people will affect my life. Here's the deal. If red or blue gets elected, I will be making videos. I will be helping as many people as humanly possible. I will be living my best life. Regardless, Bitcoin is going to go into price discovery, 138K, regardless, period. You still on your one meal a day? I took a break while I was camping. Crypto will succeed no matter who's president. So will I. That's true. But yes, we're back on the... I came back fluffier. But yeah, I've been doing that. Where do you see Bitcoin next month? Above 80K or I have to shave my beard. Well, technically by Christmas, but yeah. All right, let's finish this out. So right now, everyone wants to know what's up with the Solnic TA, and this is just what we've mapped out for months and months and months, and this is clearly working on the sign of strength. And we're at a pretty big level right now on the daily. On the daily, the candles are much stronger than they've ever been, right? When we zoom in to the daily tops, we're getting body closes. So once we get above this, which we are right there, there is thin air. This is a sign of strength. markup phase. This is what we've mapped out for months and months and months. In fact, I had all of this laid out for you guys back here at $1 million market cap. At $1 million market cap, we laid this out. At $2 million, we compared Solnic and Duke together. Solnic is ripping. Duke, not so much. Mission anything? So this looks good. This looks really good. We got big things coming for Solnic. Both in the price, both in the TA, both in the... By the way, I don't know if you guys seen this, but we did change the profile picture for Solnic. And this is for CoinGecko reasons, okay? CoinGecko reasons. Duke price prediction if Harris gets elected. I don't know. Duke took a dooski. What's your targets for Sol and Link? My targets for Solana is $500. Targets for Link is $80. If red, blue wins, Bitcoin still going to six figures. Facts. Can you do NC? I got you, bro. If red, blue... Listen, Bitcoin is not blue. Bitcoin is not red. Bitcoin is orange. And it doesn't matter who is elected. MPCS. All right, listen. Can you do AVAX? 8x to 12x. Do you see Solnic cooling off soon? Or are we support depending on Bitcoin's next move? Solnic is at the sign of strength. Okay, the next move is the markup phase. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. But listen, here's the deal of what you guys are going to figure out. Okay? Not all meme coins are created equal. And if you view Solnic and Hihi for that matter, because I've had conversations with Alex and I know where his head is, where his heart is, and what he is trying to do, and we are on the same page. This is a legacy play for both of us. Okay? Now, if you just view Solnic and Hihi as any other $5-10 million market cap meme coin, you're going to be disappointed. Because you're going to think that they are all the same, and they're not all the same. Because what you will come to find out over time, I can't prove this to you, other than time, is that I am going to continue to push this, continue to develop, continue to build forever. And if you're like a complete sinister, who's paying you to support it? I do not support Harris. If Harris wins, will Bitcoin still be decentralized? Yes. There's nothing that I can do to prove this to you other than time. But what you will find 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now, this will continue to be developing, continuing to make higher highs, higher lows, continuing to reaccumulate, continuing to do more and more and more for the long period. That does not exist in other meme coins. And if you think they are the same, your feelings will be hurt when they do not perform the same in the long term. Any of them can high five and front run in the short term. But show me a weekly chart that looks like this. Show me a weekly chart that looks like this, sub 10 billion market cap. I will buy it right now. ICP 100 to 140. Yeah, which says Matt Anderson, which coin are you referring to? Do you think if Trump doesn't win, crypto will get hurt? Not in the long term. Anything can happen in the short term. Listen, I don't want to put it out here, but I have my theories on what's going to happen. I don't want to put it in the ether. Okay, but my theory is it will be a third time's the charm type event. And people will freak out and say the bull run is over. I don't wish this to happen. People are going to freak out and say this is it, not knowing that when this happened to Kennedy, the stock market crashed for about 2 weeks and then was making a higher high. That's what I think. That I think is the worst case scenario as to what could happen, and it will freak people out. So there you go. I think there is potential for a third time is the charm event. Harris is taking campaign money from crypto. She will be more supportive than Biden. Listen, for over a year now, I promise you on my mama, I have been saying if blue wins, bull run goes. If red wins, bull run goes. It does not matter. All roads lead to the same ending. I do not care. So we'll be able to buy lower. I don't know about lower, but we might get a dip. XRP all-time high win 2025. What if orange wins? Bull run. And probably, hopefully not. I don't wish ill on anyone. But probably, in all honesty, a third time is the charm event. Says, my TikTok screen doesn't fit on my phone anymore. What happened? I don't know. Did you get a smaller phone? Can you check out Hehe? Like, which Hehe do you have? You're saying H-E-H-E. The only Hehe that I know of is H-E-E. H-E-E. So I don't know if you have a copycat. Is this the one right here that you have? Because this isn't the Hehe that I'm referring to. This is the Hehe that I believe in. Are we in a new channel for Bitcoin? Technically, we're still in the same range, but I think that we're breaking out of it. I don't have any looking into it. Okay, well, this is the only Hehe that I believe in right here. I've had real conversations with Alex. Cameras off. No one's here. No one's looking. Just me and him having coffee together. I've had real conversations with him. And I believe that he's in this for the long haul. So these are really the only two sub 10 million coins that I feel comfortable putting my name on. Because, like, I heard him talking about it too, and I agree. If the, you know, having an anonymous team, I don't think is a good thing in a meme coin. Like, I do think you need a face. You need a tip of the spear. You need someone to be accountable. TK says, if blue wins, crypto might be fine, but everyone else is effed. I probably agree. Do you have ICP? I do have ICP. Yo mama, 75 million market cap where he shaves his beard and full body wax. That's right. I don't know who you're sending that to. Webb says, if Orange Man wins, 200K Bitcoin. If short dip, then 199K. Link or versus ICP better ROI? Oh, I like this. I like this. Okay, so I'm going to say, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody on here. Do you think Filecoin will come back? No, not this bull run. The inflation on Filecoin is insane. All right, so Yo Mama says, okay, What's Sonic's price prediction? It has to minimum of get to $75 million market cap, or I will shave my face by the end of the bull market and get a full body wax. That's my minimum case. My medium case is $1 billion market cap, which is about $1 per coin. My bull case is $5.89, roughly around $6 billion market cap. Okay, so someone says, sometimes having a face to a name doesn't save you from a rug. Ha, I see what you did there. That's true. It doesn't save you. But that's true. Like, that's only one indicator, right? But I think it is an important one. It's an important one. No, that's 100% true, Mario. It's not everything. That's right. It's not everything. But it is something. All right, so Jeet says Link versus ICP better ROI. I'm going to say guaranteed ROI, Link. But potential ROI, I will say ICP. What about Gala? Gala has a lot of inflation. Where do you see SHIB going? 5x, low case, 10x, medium case, 15x, bull case. $6 to $8 for ADA. I think I missed clip. Uptube. OOB. How are NFTs going? Slow and steady. Get your NFT if you want lifetime access to my course to learn how to do everything that I do. YouTube is an interesting one. All right. It looks like it's breaking out. All right, so from the first poll, this looks like the top. I don't know, bro. But it's pretty small and pretty new. It could go higher. Let's see from here, though. This is at the 2618. I don't know. Not a ton of data. This is technically either the 3618 or the 2618, depending on how you pull it. Are you a swing trader or a day trader? More of a swing trader. But 90% is just accumulation. Irish Stano, thanks for the rose, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Did I miss anyone? Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. And if you're brand new, don't just lurk, drop a follow. If you don't know who I am, I'm Devin, a.k.a. your boy Ski. I called the bottom on the day, 6 months in advance. Every single local bottom along the way with video evidence. In fact, I put money / shame on the line. I bet my beard at 15,500. I said that we would not go lower than 15,000 or I would shave my beard. Silicon Valley Bank went to 0 at 20K. I said we would not go lower than 20K on the day or I would shave my beard. 9/11, the war breaks out in Israel. 9/12, I said that was a local bottom and we will not go lower. And we will be above 40K by the end of the year. We went to 48K. And just now, for funsies, maybe you hate me and maybe you're rooting against me. Well, again, at 55K, I bet that Bitcoin by December 2024, December 25th, 2024, Christmas, will be above $80,000 or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. Sonic. Where do you see Phantom? All right, let's look up Phantom and then says, hi, I'm new. What's up, bro? Welcome. Drop a follow. Drop a follow. All right. That's my track record. And again, listen. this is what I have said from the beginning, and it doesn't need to be me. It doesn't need to be me. It doesn't need to be my project. But be very wary of projects or influencers. I've said this for years, and I'm going to say it one more time. It's easy to front run. When prices are mooning, everyone will come out of the woodworks. All the influencers will come out of the woodworks. They were not making any videos for months. Now all of a sudden they are making crypto projects again. Now all of a sudden they're talking about crypto again. Same thing. Crypto will be absolutely dead and meme coins will start ripping when Bitcoin starts going higher. Be wary. Because anybody, I'm telling you right now, anybody can front run. It is easy to front run. It's easy to be awesome when everything is awesome. But what you should measure a man by, measure an influencer, measure a project, measure a community. Not how they act when things are awesome, but how are they when life, when the market, when everything hits them in the mouth. Measure me by that. Measure me when it was bloody. And measure everyone to the same standard. As Mike Tomlin says, the standard is the standard. Do you have a Jazzy prediction? 10 to 12 cents. Hindsight's 2020. Fear and greed is 70. Mario says, I don't trust anyone who doesn't put their beard on the line. That's facts. What's opinion on Arrow and Ondo? They're both highly inflationary. I haven't seen y'all doing airdrops lately on X. That's because we've given away like 40 million tokens. A minimum of, we've at least given away 35 million. I don't know exactly how much we've given away. Maybe that's what caused us to accumulate for so long. Just giving away, yeah. What's the bet? Well, the bet is 80K. Bitcoin has to reach 80K by Christmas or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. Cliff says, Cliff might be, he's stirring the pot again. Why ETH the worst performing crypto? Because it's old. Ethereum. All right, let me get back to that question because I have a theory on this. Where was Sonic at when you took over and how long has it been? Sonic was 20K market cap when I took over and it's been 8 months. All right, so me and Cliff just got off, well, not just, but we had a meeting with a guy. And there's a pretty big project that doesn't actually have a coin, which I was actually surprised with, right? They just want to make money off the transactions. And I would say that the biggest bottleneck in crypto is on and off ramping brand new people, right? And so these people want to make they want to make a way of on-ramping using PayPal, using Apple Pay, using Google Pay, using a debit card, a credit card, or an ACH bank transaction. Any way they use payments, you will be able to buy crypto using their thing, and you will have your own wallet, which will just be a Google account. So pretty cool. Before this product comes out, if they come out, Sonic is going to be on that. It's going to be one of the early coins. And my advice is going to be to view it as an exchange, right? It's fine to buy crypto, but I'm still going to advocate for self-custody. Always self-custody, always self-custody. And it seems like that's what it is, but I would still advocate for hardware self-custody. So there you go. That would be cool. So yeah, that's in the works. We'll see how long that takes. But that's going to be cool for brand new people. For sure. What's up, guys? All right. So the question is, why is ETH worst performing in crypto? The reason is, if you want to know the actual reason, it's because it's old technology. Thoughts on BNB? Should I hold? BNB, I think, is a long-term hold. You think Bitcoin is going to 90K? I do think Bitcoin's going to 90K. I do think that Bitcoin is going to 90K. That's why I bet 80K. 80K. 80K is the bet by Christmas. I made the bet at 55,000. Here's the secret. I actually think it's going to 90 or 100K. Is Sui a long time hold? Sui, no. Listen. I don't know. Maybe a long time. You could say long time, but right now, I would take profit. And I'll tell you, I have an active short on Sui right now. Right now. Not now, but right now, I have a short on Sui. And I made a video about this. I have nothing against Sui. I wish it all the success in the world. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is now making lower lows. Okay, but the reason why that I'm bearish on this is because when we look at the market cap is already parabolic. And I think that this is the buying climax, and it's working on distribution. It's going to come all the way back down here to about $2.5 billion market cap. That doesn't mean it's bad. Just because something's in distribution doesn't make it bad. But I do think that there is a lot more pain in the medium term for Sui. I just made a video about that. Other tokens show up on Ledger. How do we get Solnic to? It's on the blockchain. You can access it on there. Okay, here's the deal. Like, your coins are not stored on a ledger. They're stored on the blockchain. You're accessing it via the ledger. Okay, that's a bottleneck which you can access it through. But in reality, crypto is stored on the blockchain. And that is the most secure. And the more like hot you make a wallet, the easier it is to access that crypto. I would say Ledger is pretty hard to access, and you have to have the physical device. It needs to be plugged in. You got to have the password. You got to know the password. You got to confirm it, right? So it's more bottlenecks. Security by design cannot be convenient. Somebody just subscribed. The Butcher. Thanks for subscribing, bro. Appreciate you. Phantom works well with Ledger to view all shitcoins. There you go. You can put in your, you can make another Phantom wallet, and you can put in your Ledger keys. How we looking on Solnic? Solnic's looking beautiful. Everything that we've been talking about for months is playing out for Solnic right now. Okay? And eventually, you guys are going to get it that I'm in this for the long term. And there is, not all meme coins are created equal. And there's nothing that I can do to prove to you other than this is where I took over right here. And this is the chart. Higher highs, higher lows for 8 months straight. Look at the weekly chart. All right. I like flexing the weekly chart because this shows real time. Look at that. This is already this weekly channel, right? By the way, I just noticed this too. I've been gone, so I haven't really sat down and done like crazy TA for Solnic. But on the weekly, by the way, guys, this body candle is on top of every body candle that we previously had. So the full body, if we can draw a line here. All right, so you guys can see that. Let's make it a different color so you can really see it. Let's make it white. Let's make it big for presentation purposes. There you go. Okay. So this body candle right here, the weekly candle, 1 week. This isn't 15 minutes. This isn't 5 minutes. Like, oh, look at how good we did in the last 5 minutes. No, 1 week equals one candle. Okay, this weekly candle is on top of all the other highs. What does that mean? That's good. That's a check mark for me to say that this looks like a breakout. Now, I would like to clear all these wicks as the last sort of check mark, but this is a very, very good sign that not only do we have this crazy weekly candle, this is 1 week. This is not 1 day. This is not 1 hour, 1 minute. This is 1 week right here. But we have this full body candle on top of all of the other previous highs. That's a good sign. That's a damn good sign. What's your thoughts on Polygon, sir? I'm heavily invested. I like Polygon. Megan, thanks for the pumpkin, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Wiggins Hipfire says, Sonic cured my ED. Thank you, Sonic. Oh, man, that's funny. What cold stores do you recommend to support CAS? The gas fees to move back and forth. I use Decent and Ledger are the two main hardware wallets that I use. Humble Servant says, Ski, how was camping with your kids? And whenever Bitcoin between 80 and 100K, what do you think Sonic will be at conservatively? 25 million minimum. Which could be happening before then, honestly. If this plays out how I think it will, we're about to start the actual bull run. This looks like, I didn't see this. Like, I haven't even sat down and looked at the charts. This to me is like, if you've watched me for any point of time, like I'm always talking about body candles. I don't care about the wicks. I want to see the body on top of, well, that's what we've got. That's what we got. How do you feel about Crow coin? I like Crow. Ski, I bet on you starting back in February. Appreciate you. Abe coin. John says we need that 5 million burn. I think that Sonic, the little blue Solana hedgehog, better than the little blue pill. So is that a new account? A new support? It looks like it, yeah. What X do you have a short on, Sui? 5X. I was looking at the chart earlier. Sonic looking great. Yeah, no joke, honestly. If I held 0, I would tell you that this chart looks good. Cool music, by the way. Thanks, fam. What do you expect, Stellar? $1? You see upside in XRP? I do. I'm not a part of the XRP cult. I don't live in XRP La La Land. If you live in XRP La La Land, that's fine. I have nothing against you. I just live in ROI land. Realistic expectations, being in the right flavor, and that makes the most amount of money long term. But my prediction for XRP is about $5 for the end of the bull run, and I think I could see a scenario where it gets above or around $14. I don't think that it's going to 589 or 589 or 1,000 or 10,000 or 50,000. None of that's all nonsense to me. $1 to $2. Hee and Sonic ready to go parabolic. I agree. Hee's chart looks amazing. Can you show where gold is on Wyckoff? I can. By the way, if you were a part of the Patreon back, like, I don't remember when it was. I think it was about 6 months ago. But I had a $2,800 call for gold at around $1,900. I know it got down to $1,800. It was right in here. No, this was it right here. So that was October. Yeah, I got all the way to 1,800, so it was right around in here. Yeah, this is about 1,900. There's a lot of support here at 1,900. Somewhere, so this is October of 13. I'm going to say it was probably November of 23. around 19 to 2000, I had a $2,800 call on my Patreon. Who remembers? Who is subscribed to the Patreon that has seen that call? All right. Who remembers that? Anyways, where are we on the Wyckoff? Let's zoom out, because gold is like literally... Gold was around when Jesus was around, and that is not being hyperbolic. That is actual factual. But this is the markup. Okay. So where is gold? Right? Like all the charts look the same. This is just, it takes longer to play out for gold because gold is like, it's been around since Jesus. Even before Jesus, actually. It's been around since Solomon. Okay? So I'm looking on the weekly chart, and this takes a long time to play out. But you have your parabolic rise, crash down, reaccumulation, sign of strength backtest, parabolic rise, crash down, reaccumulation, sign of strength backtest, parabolic rise. Okay, this is in the markup phase for gold. And I had a $2,800 call back last year. Jesus liked frankincense and myrrh too. That's right. So yeah, I had a $2,800 call last year around October, November time frame. That was my call for gold, and we're pretty close to it right now. It could get like, so that's the micro 2618. We're on the weekly chart, so this could take some time. But there's a scenario where gold could get to 3,300. The Butcher says, what would be a good number to start accumulating gold? You have a Patreon? I do. But you can also just become a member on YouTube and you get the same videos. All right, so here's my thoughts on gold as an investment. 2,000 years ago, gold, 1 ounce of gold, this is silver, but let's just pretend, 1 ounce of gold, I don't know if this is focusing or not, 1 ounce of gold equaled a fine man's suit. Okay? Meaning I could trade this and I could get a nice suit that doesn't violate community standards. Today, 1 ounce of gold equals a fine man's suit. Meaning you could trade 1 ounce of gold and get a really nice suit today. And I think probably most likely 2,000 years from now, 1 ounce of gold will equal a fine man's suit. Gold to me is not an investment that you're going to get rich buying. What you will do though with gold, and how I utilize gold and silver, is it is a preservation of wealth. It is a savings account of sorts. And when we see gold going parabolic, it's not really the price of gold. The value of gold has not really changed. What is really happening here is the value of the US dollar, which we are measuring in, is going down. That's what's really happening. That's what's really taking place. But throughout time, for 2,000 years, the purchasing power of gold has been the same. And so I would say, if that is your expectation with gold, your expectation with gold is that, just what I said, it's a preservation of wealth. I would say you could accumulate it at any time. If your expectation for gold is an investment, you would have to wait for a pullback. What events could lead to gold completely losing its value? It's never, well, okay, I was about to say it's never happened in history since Jesus. It has never happened, but there are events that could happen. they would be freaky. But in the event that an asteroid made of gold, which is possible, came plummeting down into Earth, and then boom, we just quadrupled the supply of gold, that would cause gold to go down. But outside of that, I don't really see a scenario. Gold used to back the US dollar, and now it's a bet against it. LOL. Right? The times have changed. Do you think Avalanche and Chainlink will do 10x coming bull market? Yes. Arrow predictions. Arrow is highly inflationary. So Sui won't break $3? Not this leg. In the macro, that's possible, but I think it's going to pull back before then. Does that make sense? What do you think Sui will pull back to? 50 cents or $1? I don't know, actually. Because I'm measuring it off the market cap. The market cap's about a 50% pullback. I mean, even this chart looks crazy. This is the price chart. $1, yeah. KV, thanks for the lightning, bro. I appreciate you, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
So can you explain to me your price predictions on Quant and Chainlink? I'm looking at all-time high and fibs. That's right. They're both on. They're a little bit different. So Quant is not like very inflationary at all. This is just a strictly a pull, a fib pull. So 700 is the 1618. They're about 650 actually, and then Parabolic is 1300 and 1400. So I say 1388. Right. So that's that. There hasn't been really any inflation with Quant, and Quant has a very low supply, right? Link is a little bit different. It has a little bit of inflation, so I'm measuring it off of the market cap and translating that into the price. So I'm looking at the ROI percentage based off of X's on market cap with Link. So we pull up the Link. Market cap, by the way, it's still, even the market cap is at the 236, which is extreme value, and the chart looks good even with this. It's just a little bit lower on price. Not that much, but enough to consider, right? Enough that to map it out. So all I've done is just pull from the current price going to, so we have about a 4x, as high as about a 10x. So there you go. That's where I got my price. Phil Cosby, bro. Thanks for the $4.99 donation, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Any comments, questions, or coins you want me to look at? When's the Solnick rooftop party? 2025. Hoping for an upward move for XTZ. I like XTC. How do you select to view the chart by market cap on TradingView? It doesn't always give you the option. When's the next stream with Alex? It should be this Friday, as long as he doesn't have anything that comes up. He has a family, and so do I. So things could always happen, but it should be this Friday. Generally, it's going to be about 80% of Fridays. Outside of just life happening, it should be Friday, every Friday at 12 Eastern. But like if I just want to answer your question, so just type in link, right? You'll see all these different ones. Link in Bitcoin, link in Euro, link in British Pound, right? But we have link in market cap at the top. So it doesn't always give you the market cap for every coin, right? But if it does give you that, I think that that's where you should make your decision. So like HBAR, same thing. HBAR has all these different coins, but it gives you the market cap. To me, that's what you should be making your decisions off of. Because market cap, realistically, what market cap actually tells you is the price excluding inflation. So what is the real price? What is the real number that people have invested? Trying to be like Ski. Don't be like Ski, be better. Puffy, I got you, bro. Cali XT, thanks for the lightning, bro. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I just checked. I bought a few million Solnic when the market cap was 780K. Now my wallet's looking great. Imagine when Bitcoin goes to 80K. Imagine this too. Imagine the next bull market when I'm still pushing. Not this bull market, not the end of this bull market, but the end of the next bull market when I'm still developing, still pushing, still fighting, still grinding, still growing my channel, still perfecting my craft. Imagine what it's going to look like then. All right, let's look at that. Let's look at that one. Does money coming to the market cap make price go up? It should, right? It should. But if there's a lot of inflation, it won't. And that's my point. Do you have your own Discord? I do. Where is that coin? Puffy. Is this the one right here? So not terrible. We detected inactivity. Uh-oh. TikTok, please let me go live. Stay alive. Please. I'm doing my best. Please, big brother. Please. Please. All right. So you had your parabolic rise, distribution, markdown, selling climax, secondary test. This is your LPS, so this is deep in accumulation. Let me pull a fib off this. This chart actually doesn't look terrible. It kind of is at the 1618. So maybe it has another 1.2x in it before it comes back and does another one. Can you look at AIOZ, ASI? Says you'll be in Hollywood then and no time for Solnic. Listen, brother, I promise you, there is no amount of money that could make me move to California. You could pay me $1 zillion and I wouldn't move to California. On my mama. On my hood. In the next bear market, here's where I'll be. I will be in Tennessee or Texas or Florida or maybe Ohio, maybe Wyoming. Where else could I go? Maybe Utah. Probably Tennessee, though. And I'm going to be sitting on a minimum of 100 acres. And it wouldn't be Hollywood. It might be my cows that get in the way of my time. But it's not going to be Hollywood. I promise you that. I drive a 2009 Toyota Camry. I do not need to drive a 2009 Toyota Camry. I choose to. Do you live in Illinois? I live in Tennessee. Yeah. You could not pay me $1 zillion to live in California. Can you do TA on Solnic? Draw the prediction that happened in the close future. I just did it already. The biggest thing, like, not a lot has changed, right? So we've mapped this out. Let's go. I mean, this is the weekly. That's the big thing, though. So we mapped this out weeks ago. This is accumulation, which is what marks the bottom. This is a clear bottom, right? What in the world? Clicked on the wrong thing. So clear bottom, right? And I'm going to just show it to you. I know we've showed it a zillion times, but we're going to show it a zillion and one times. So we mapped this out months and months and months ago. You know anything about bluesurf.org? No. Okay. All right, so here's the update. Listen, we mapped this out a long time ago, and what this is right here, this is the schematic that tells you that the bottom is in, and after this is over, you have phase E, which phase E is this right here, which is in Wyckoff, you call it the markup phase. In crypto, we call it the bull run. So you have your accumulation, your markup, which is the bull run, distribution, the top, markdown, and this continues forever, especially if it's a good coin. It'll just keep doing that over and over and over again, right? So this is the schematic. This works on any time frame, but I like it on a big time frame. Markdown, bear market. You have your selling climax, automatic rally, secondary tests, right? So looking at Solnic, what do we have? We have your markdown, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test. Okay, checkaroo. All right, what's next? Secondary test in phase B. It goes lower than the secondary test. What do we have? Secondary test in phase B goes lower than the secondary test. All right, check. Okay, then you have your spring, which goes lower than the secondary test and the selling climax. Okay, the spring, the most scariest time, by the way, the most blood, the most amount of fear, the most amount of what the hell is going on? Are we goes lower than the secondary test in phase B and the selling climax. After that, you have your move to the upside and your LPS. So that's a check for phase C. After that, you have your move to the upside and your LPS. Okay, this might be something. And then you're starting to work on your sign of strength. The sign of strength firmly marks that this bottom is in, and after that is over, however long it wants to take, the next macro phase is your markup, which is what we call the bull run. Now, one thing that I would like to point out to you on the weekly chart, and I've talked about this many times, if you watch my channel for any amount of time, especially looking at Bitcoin, I like to say this all the time, and what it is like, I don't care about the wicks. Show me the body. I want to see a body candle on top of X, Y, or Z in order to really confirm this. In order to really give me a check to say that we are heading in the next phase of the game. Okay, so when we look at Solnic on the weekly chart, which every candle equals one entire week. This candle right here, the body of the weekly is firmly, cleanly on top of not only this breakout, but the prior highs on top of their bodies and the prior highs. That is a firm check right there to state that the next phase is the markup phase. Now, the last thing that I would like to see is we're right there. I mean, we're talking Rolex wearing. We're talking, what are we talking here? 8.6% to the upside. To really take that out. And then it's thin air. And then it's your full-on bull run, markup phase. So that's where we're at. No name. Do he looks good too. The only coins sub 10 million market cap that I'm comfortable putting my name on is he and Solnic. End of list. End of list. Now I liked MVP, I talked about it as a short-term play a few weeks ago. Not even a few weeks ago, like a week ago. We made a video about that. And I said it's a very short-term play, and it's pretty much doubled from there. But I don't think it has much steam after November. Maybe like up to November. Like, I think maybe you have like one more week, honestly. And that's doubled since I made that video. But looking at, all right, so we're on the 4 hour. Look at this chart, dude. Same thing. Parabolic rise, distribution. This is probably, I would say, your retracement. Definitely a retracement. Went to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. Came back down, and you have this massive accumulation. This was your spring right here. So this is your selling climax. Or actually, I would consider this your selling climax. This is your secondary test in phase B. And then you have your spring, which is the maximum, most amount of pain, most amount of scariness. Okay? The maximum pain, most amount of scariness right here. That's your selling climax. Now it's got your sign of strength, your back test, the prior range, and same thing. It's now working on the next phase. So I would say at this stage in the game, He and Sonic are pretty much at the same phase structurally. Mossy says Sonic chart looks great. Progress the last few weeks, boring until it's not. That's right. So Mosey has been here, and this is what I preach until I am blue in the face, and they accuse me. They say, Ski, please take your blood pressure medicine, and I say no. Big Pharma's not going to kill me. I preach till I'm blue in the face. It's boring, boring, boring until it's not. And then it's everything, everywhere, all at one time. What are we seeing? Bitcoin rises a little measly 5K, 7K, 8K, and everything, everywhere, all at once. Ski, when you get in a Lambo? Never. That's not the type of guy I am, bro. Listen, a Lambo for me, I'm going to tell you what a Lambo for me is. It's not a Lambo. I don't care about a Lambo. Honestly, let me tell you a secret. I feel like a Lambo is what you buy if you don't have money, and then you do have money. That's like your, hey, I just came into money purchase. I never had money before this, and now I do. That's what you buy. If you didn't have money, and you come into a bunch of money, and you want to let everyone know that you were poor and now you're not, that's what you buy. A Lambo for me, though, is a 1970 Super Sport Chevelle. Gloss black, white racing stripes. Give me a big block. That's what a Lambo is for me. Because that's the type of guy I am. By the end of this next leg, it could have multiple legs, just like Sonic can. The end of this next leg, about 21 cents. Grand Toro or new Corolla? Torino. I would get it. I would get a 69 Camaro, 70 Chevelle. Where do you think we'll retrace to when Sonic gets to $25 million market cap? Depends on where the market is. I would actually hope that we would, and it would probably be back to about where we're at right now, 4 to 6 million. Gunmetal gray, black stripes. Not a bad option. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Sonic restoring my 1979 Ford F-150 4x4. Have you talked about Chainlink? I have talked about Chainlink. $80 is my price prediction for a Chainlink. Where are we at on XYO? I like XYO. My Lamborghini is a 2024 2500. Not bad. Bitcoin boring for the rest of the week, then boom. All right, let's go back into Bitcoin because there's a lot of new people in here right now. And I covered Bitcoin at the beginning of the live stream. You guys got to remind me to just like cover it every 20 minutes or something. Because I know that, you know, people cycle in and out. All right, so here's a recap on Bitcoin, where we're at with Bitcoin, where I think that we're heading, what it means. All right, so we're on the daily chart. I'm not a patterns guy, but this is a massive cup and handle. This is a massive bull flag. Both very bullish things. But what we have been doing is trading sideways and boring and down for 7 months now. We've been in the same range between 55,000 and 75,000. We've been in that same range for 7 damn months. And mostly we've had lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And we've had lower lows, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. Right? Until this fatal moment right here. We started making, we changed correction. All right, so we were for about 7 months. We were just doing one of these numbers all the way down until right here, August 24th, a hero came along. Mt. Gox finished selling, and so did the big bag boogeyman of Germany. The bear said that we were going lower, but that was actually as low as we ever have been. And when that was a first, that was our first bottom. And we started getting your higher lows. And we started getting your higher highs, your higher highs, your higher highs. So what has happened now? Okay, this is a breakout from this downtrend. And we're still honoring this uptrend now. We're honoring this uptrend. This is a clean breakout from the downtrend. That was here. Okay, why do I say it's a clean breakout? Because of this, right? So when we look at it, we've had clean dailies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 daily candles fully above this. We haven't gotten that. We've gotten a few wicks. Again, I don't care about the wicks. I want to see what the body does. I want to see body closes on top. We only ever got 2, but the wicks were still in there. So that doesn't even count either. But mostly it was just a bunch of wicks, right? Just a bunch of wicks. This is a bunch of body closes. This to me is a firm, clean breakout. And we are back testing the prior range. All of the moving averages are moving up. So I expect us to back test probably 65K. That's a buying opportunity. Any dips at this stage in the game are buying opportunities. Not necessarily for Bitcoin, because I only see Bitcoin doing about 138K, as high as 207,000. But for the rest of the coins. Thanks for the rose, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
You stopped on my request and turned to Bitcoin. What was your request, bro? LCX, $1 to $2. VT still 40. That's right. Token. All right, so if you're new here, drop a follow. And I would say don't measure a man or a crypto creator by how things are looking when they're awesome. Measure a man, measure a project, measure a creator by how they look when it's bloody, when it sucks, when it hits you in the mouth. And here's how you can measure me. When it was bloody and when it sucked and when crypto hit us in the mouth, I was bullish here. I was buying here. I put my beard and my face on the line. I said I would shave if we went lower here. I was bullish. I was one of the only crypto creators that was bullish back in 2022, right after FTX went to zero. Measure me by my failures. Measure me when it was boring. Measure me when it was bloody. Anybody can front run. It's easy to front run. How do they do when it sucks? How do they do when it's bloody? How do they do when it's maximum fear, maximum pain? I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to show up and show out every single day. So make sure you drop a follow. All right. What's your prediction for Quant? 700 to 1300. Sonic's had a Discord, brother. Irish Dano, that is Irish Dano put out the Sonic Discord. That is the Discord for Sonic. All right, let's look up token. Thanks for the lightning, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
There's not enough data on this, bro. Sorry. This is just one like wick. What is this, bro? This looks like a rug.
Oh, it went to 0. Yo!
I don't know, bro. This doesn't look good to me. I don't know. Let me see if we can find another chart. Not enough data. A 20x. Says we be lurking. He and Sonic are both flying. I think we're both in the same macro phase, honestly. 4.1. Ooh, we're right there. How will I get, or will most of it be liquidated? There is a lot of liquidity. If you're asking about liquidity, liquidity is right here. 334,000. Almost 10% liquidity. You don't find that. That's a high amount of liquidity percentage. As the market cap goes up, so will this, because half of it is in Sonic. You could do USDTC, you could do USDT, you could do Solana, whatever you like. Sonic will outperform the top 100 coins on the CMC. That's right. That's just math, right? So take Sonic out of it. You could just say he. But any solid coin, sub $50 million market cap, if they're solid and they have a plan, they're going to outperform the top 100 just by simple mathematics. A 20x for Sonic is still a micro cap coin. That's 75 million. A 20x for Sui is $40 billion. That would be on the S&P 500. Sonic to $1. KV, thanks for the lightning and the let 'em cook.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Harris coins are gonna rug next. It might actually. Listen, I made a video about MAGA and MVP as a short-term play. Let me have my wide eyes. Short-term play, okay? Short-term play. It's done about a 2x since then. The chart looks pretty good. I'm out on all political meme coins before November. Okay, so I think we got like a week maybe, and there's a chance it goes into overtime. But that's a short-term play. Short-term. He said nothing left. Damn, bro. ICP target 100 to 140. What memes a part of Sonic and Hehe do you own? Listen, I own some MVP. That's really the only one other than sub 10 million market cap. Not all meme. This is the mistake that people make, right? They get these like Sonic does well or Hehe does well, and then you think it's easy, and you think that, oh well, they all do this. They're all just honest guys who care about the community and who's docs and who's going to be pushing for the long term, right? Wrong. They're not made the same. Okay? Is ICP inflationary? It is, but I'm measuring ICP off of the market cap. I don't think it's going to make a new all-time high, this bull market. I see a lot of merchandise in the stores. Should get Sonic pumping in December for sure. That's right. And there's always going to be new Sonic stuff, right? Everyone loves Sonic, besides Knuckles. Check out AIOZ. My bad, bro. I forgot. My brain is not. I'm still a little like camp lag, if you want to say. I don't feel as sharp as I normally am. My bad, bro. AIOZ, it looks okay. Like it's in a different phase. Like let me be honest here. It's in a different phase, right? So this is when you would have wanted to buy it. So you have your markdown accumulation sign of strength backtest bull run, right? But it did go all the way up in its bull run, and then it distributed back to the prior all-time high. That's good. So it's accumulating on top of the all-time high. So you have 150 as high as $3 for the next leg. 14.4 million Doge tokens are minted every day. Not good. Not good. You know what will never get minted ever again is Sonic coin. Is he coin. That's what I know. I just made a video today. How'd you guys like that style, by the way? I was just like messing around. I don't know. Have you guys seen my latest video? And it had the AI, it had the camera tracking. Is that good, bad, ugly? Let me know. What are your thoughts on that? But I just made a video saying how most meme coins, and by the way, not all meme coins are made the same. For every good one, there's 100 that suck. But the point of that video was at the end. But I said that most meme coins have better tokenomics than utility, aka low to no inflation. Because the utility tokens like HBAR, like Jasmine, like Filecoin, like Casper with a C, like all these, Sui, like Arrow, like all these different coins are dumping supply on your head. And the point is, most meme coins have all of their circulating supply from the beginning. If price equals supply plus demand, that supply variable looks better. And the point is, I like utility coins. I'm buying utility coins. But you got to check the market cap. You got to check the supply. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. I'm not advocating that utility is worse than memes. I don't think that. But you have to be careful. You really need to get in the weeds. The devil is in the details. And the details is the supply and the inflation. So you need to check that out. You need to always be looking at that. It was great content, but didn't look good visually. All right, thanks. Dylan, thanks for the first gift, bro. For the Tiny Diny and the Lightning.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
It was good. I liked the video. All right, so we have one that says it was... Both say it was good. One say they didn't like it visually. That's okay. I'm just experimenting. I'm always experimenting. Irish Dano, thanks for the candles, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I like them both. Yeah. You're welcome. Great content. Thanks, Dylan, bro. I appreciate you. Sonic $3 to $5. Yeah, $5.89. That's my bull case scenario. If Sonic did 80x in the last 8 months, no telling what it's going to be in the bull run. That's right. And I've told you this before, and I mean it. I mean it with all my heart, mind, body, and soul. I can't prove this to you other than just time. And other than like we're going to eventually, and there's some people here that have been along this ride the whole time. And the more that the ride goes on, the more that you will figure out when things are awesome, I'm going to high five with you. And when things come back down and they're not awesome, when you can really measure me, that's when I'm going to show up. That's when I'm going to grind harder than ever. And that's when you're going to know that I'm still here. There's people in this chat right now that have been along the ride. And maybe they were worried, like, is he really about it? But as more time goes on, you will see. Everyone will see that this really is a long-term play. And I started off saying 12 to 18 month play. I've changed that. It's a forever. Like, I'm going to be pushing this forever. This is legacy. But yeah, 12 to 18 months of the bull run. That's right. Do you share Alex's view of 2025 bear market? No, I don't. I don't. And that's okay. I don't need to agree with everything that Alex thinks. I think that Alex is a fundamental guy, which is, by the way, what makes our show every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't checked it out, you should check it out. It's what makes our show good. We're not just regurgitating the same stuff. We have different opinions and different views and different reasons why we came there. The funny thing was, he said he was longing Jasmine. I didn't know what his price prediction was for Jasmine, and I'm thinking that he thought it was going to all-time highs. And I went on this long, elaborate thing in the TA and the charts to show him that my target for Jasmine was 10 to 12 cents, and he was saying his target was 11 cents. So we got to the same conclusion via different reasons. But I would say with his theory, by the way, though, that's what makes our show so good, though, in my opinion, is we are very different about the same thing. We have the same goal, and we approach it in different ways, and it gives it a good dynamic. He's more fundamentals, and I'm more TA. But what I will say, analyzing tops and time is the hardest thing to analyze for anyone, fundamental or TA. But I would say our favorite fundamental guy who famously shorted the top back in 2008 was Michael Burry, except not actually. He found a fundamental flaw in the market, right? He found a fundamental flaw in the market, and he thought that he could make some money off of it, and he shorted it and was wrong for 2.5 years. And that's how the market is. It can be irrational far longer than you or me can be solvent. And that's sort of what I think. I think he is right that there is a fundamental flaw in the market. And it probably should come to Crow in 2025, but I don't think it will. For one thing, we're measuring it in US dollars, which is infinite. A lot of people have an expectation of a bubble popping. It's like they can't really pop unless you're measuring the value, the purchasing power. Then if you're measuring it like that, I made a video a long time ago measuring all of the stocks in silver and gold and real estate, not in US dollar, but in Bitcoin, and the bubble's already popped because the value, if you measure it in value, it's already been popped. If you're measuring it in US dollars, which is infinite, and they print more and more and more and more and more and more, and we're waiting for stuff to come down, crashing in that thing that is infinite, I don't know that that's going to happen. So that's the long way of saying I disagree. I agree with his thesis. I disagree strictly off of the markets can be irrational far longer than they can do what they're supposed to do. Can you stay in a perpetual trade for months while it goes up? You can. You absolutely can. As long as your liquidity is good. At 17K. Cliffire. Yeehaw! Thanks for the hat and mustache. Megan, thanks for the I see you, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think there will be war stuff in 2025, but like, again, I don't think war is bad for the markets. War is bad for people. War is bad for humanity. War is bad for everything, really. And the most awful, the biggest failure of man, in my opinion, is war. But it's good for the markets because it means money printer goes burr. It means that they print more money to buy more rockets, buy more missiles, buy more ammo. And what does that do? It devalues the dollar even more. The US dollar purchasing power since 9/11, F1971, just from 9/11, has lost 98% of the purchasing power just from 9/11. What have all these wars gotten us? More than half off the US dollar. That's what it's gotten us. How many more cycles will Bitcoin or will Solana go through before Bitcoin tops out? Probably a couple, few. How many more cycles will it go through before the US dollar tops out? A lot more. How's this looking? This chart's looking pretty good too, actually. I still have all 84 point whatever million of mine, and that will be held forever. Whatever you guys want to do with that, I'm going to hold mine forever. Because I understand I don't need to make money like these other creators. It's at 20K. Yeah, I mean, honestly, looks like the same thing we're talking about. Accumulation. I don't need to make money like other creators based off of dumping. I can make my money just by talking about it. Says I'll buy this at 8K. I don't know if it could get there. If it didn't get there, like, let's look at the holders. This is me, and it's going to stay this way. I'm going to show you me, and it will stay at 84 million forever. That's me right there. Why does it say? Why does it not say? Why does it say token account? It's weird. Oh, here we go. 6 low. There you go. Token owner. 6 low. 84 million. 84.1. It'll be like that forever. But this is where my eyes, ears, and feet are. Right here. What does as long as your liquidity is good mean? You should have some margin in your account, right? So let's say you were trading with $1,000 in your account. It's not necessarily like if you were only trading with 500 of those dollars and you still had like another $500 in futures liquidity, that would be margin, and that would be extra liquidity that you're showing the exchange that you can add to it. So they're not going to like call you on your liquidity. But yeah, you could stay in a trade forever if you wanted to. Let's get it to 420. 420 blazing. We still in an active short on Sui? Yeah, we are. I don't know if I'm logged in. If I am. Yeah, 58% on that short on Sui. We're up 431% on the trade on Bitcoin. This one I feel pretty good about, though. 58% to the upside. Beautiful. completely overlooked my question. I got like 7 chats up, bro. I'm doing my best. I don't see a question. Could you peer chef? $80K. What's next on marketing for Solnic? Listen, I am the marketing. Here's the deal. And I already we're going to be doing marketing. We're going to be doing ads. I have a commercial that is I have to make a commercial in film school, and I've enlisted about half the students to do to make a commercial for Solnic. So I'll be making a commercial for Solnic, and we're going to be running that organically and using TikTok ads, Twitter ads, whatever. Here's the deal. All right, let's be frank here. You can move mountains with marketing. You really can. That is true. You can absolutely move mountains with marketing. And at the same time, there's a lot of black hole marketing agencies that are... That's what they are. They're a black hole for USDC or US dollars. And point cases like MVP, solid project, spend $1 million in marketing, and they have the same market cap. I think we might have spent $1,000 on marketing. Maybe. I don't even know if that. Maybe more. We have the same market cap. Okay, realistically, I am the marketing. But yeah, we're going to be doing stuff for that. But I'm skeptical of a lot of these companies, so I'm going to be very selective on that. The best marketing is a fat green candle. That's 100% true. Literally. Nothing like price changes sentiment. That's true. So that, knowing that fact, honestly, has made me re-evaluate a lot of this game, because I'm not going to be just pouring $1 million into a black hole. I'm more like the Elon approach of doing as much as possible with as little as possible. I prefer Elon over Sonic. I don't own any Sonic. I own Solnic. Thanks for the hat and mustache. Yeehaw!
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
There's not enough data on this one, bro. Alright, let's look up Speedy. Problem with marketing is you get a lot of Jeets, in my opinion. We have a very solid CTO here. That's true. That is true. Right? It's people looking for pump and dumps. I don't know. I like what's being worked on right now. Like this on-ramp has me pretty excited. And I think that that's a better marketing tool. Honestly, just on-ramping more people to crypto. And the people that we just talked with, they have a plan to do that with a Google account and PayPal, Square, Cash App, debit card, ACH, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Any of those, you're going to be able to buy any cryptocurrency, including Solnic, with just a Gmail. How many people have came on here and they're like, it sounds cool, but I've never bought crypto. How do I do it? And then you have to do this 7-step process, turn around, jump on one foot, stop, don't forget it. I get it. It's weird. It's hard to get onboarded if you've never done it before. So that to me is a bigger marketing thing, honestly, of just like simplicity. Ugh. simplicity. Let's try that again. Simplicity of on-ramping into crypto for the first time. Easier is better. This is already parabolic, bro. If this is the coin, Speedy, take profit. Gmail sounds more confusing. Most people have a Gmail. Can you do a free offer? Could be different NFT collection or something. What do you mean? I understand. Don't look RTR. All right. Do RTR. I'm starting to fade, guys. Restore the Republic. Oh, shit. What in the overthrow the government is this? I'm just kidding, TikTok. I'm sorry, Big Brother. Please. Please. Big Brother. Big Brother's watching, guys. This is parabolic, bro. Well, price discovery. $1x to $2x from here. Tutorial for people who are in here how to buy Solnic. I have one. There's a on the Solnic account. It's pinned video. I'll make another one though. He said, "Sweet Berlin ballsack hair. You're still on. Took a 30-minute poop and I'm back. Like a cold sore from a dinner date. You hate to see it." All right, Iris Dano just put up the. Let me copy that. Let me see if it won't let me copy it. Iris Dano, if you don't mind putting that in the YouTube, I'm gonna pin it in the YouTube chat as well. That is the Telegram for Solnic. Make sure you guys join that. But that is going to be it for this time. I appreciate you guys. I will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. I will never message you first. If a yo boy ski slides into your DMs, I love you, but it ain't me. It's somebody from Pakistan or Kakistan, but it ain't me. I'm not going to ask you for money. I promise you, I don't have a trading indicator or trading bot. I promise you, I'm not going to ask you for money. I promise you, I'm never going to message you first. It ain't me, bro. It ain't me. Don't get scammed. Someone said something about redeem your Solnic token here. That's a scam. Do not redeem. Why are you redeeming? No. That's a scam. No, there is no airdrop that's going to ask you to redeem at a different location. That's a scam. Okay? If you redeem, what will happen? Let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to click a button, and that button is going to give them access to your wallet. And then you will then redeem every coin in your wallet to their wallet. That's what will happen. That's a scam. Do not redeem. I'm not going to ask you to redeem, and neither is any other cryptocurrency project. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this time. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'll put the Telegram in the description after this is done. Peace.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling.